Good Monday. It is morning time here in Central. Good afternoon, no matter where you're at. Good evening, whatever the case may be. I hope everybody here in the States had a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday. I did. It was a tough week last week, learning about the passing of a dear business colleague and friend, Chuck Harris, and scrambling around and getting the word out and letting people know when the services are and those type of things. So, but I'm so grateful for him in my life, Chuck Harris. Gratitude is an amazing, amazing principle when you really understand the power of gratitude. It brings you to a new perspective and a new way to look at things. And so, but had a great Thanksgiving weekend. We had some events here in our community that I attended, and of course, Thanksgiving with my wife's family, and that's always a blessing to be around family. But gratitude pushes up people, and today I'm going to dive into a different set of topics about pushing up people and what that really does, by Art Williams. I'll tell a little bit about the story behind Art Williams in this book here in a moment, but we'll be diving into these principles is about how gratitude pushes up people. So that'll be the month of December is all about how can you push other people up in your family, your business, or whatever the case may be. So we're going to cover some of these principles here. But before I get going, just turn on your notifications, tag and share with your community. And because I always ask that start out G-Force, what fuels your day? You get up the first thing in the morning with grateful heart and grateful spirit, because it sets the tone and the pace no matter what is going on in and around your life. What fuels your day? Are you in a place of negativity or a place of positive? And gratitude gets you there quicker than anything else. Reaching out to me is real simple. If you ever want to get a hold of me about anything I'm doing in my coaching, mentoring, any of my businesses, there's a link scrolling below here. Be free to reach out to me. Make comments, tag anybody that's out there. Just put a little message there where you're viewing from, even on the replay. But I've got some announcements I want to make before I get into the premise of what we're going to be covering the entire month of December is the principles around gratitude pushing up people. The announcements tonight, Mark Gassert and I, Elevate Your Profits. Our guest is Wendy Weiss, the cold call queen. If you're a solopreneur in business and sales, have an organization, you want to be on this call tonight. She's been teaching and consulting individuals and sales organizations for years. You want more revenue? Get better on the phone. And she's going to share those principles tonight. That's going to be 6 p.m. Eastern, Elevate Your Profit. So turn on your notifications. And I really like to introduce my corporate sponsor, because if it wasn't having a corporate sponsor, having a business that I'm working that affords me to do what I'm doing and sharing what I'm sharing. I owe it to everything, and my passion is around my corporate sponsor, and that's ASEA. That is ASEA. We are being powered by ASEA. We're talking this program, and we're also talking about your health and what are redox molecules. They are the fuel for life in your cells. New technology out there. It's making a big difference in people's lives. So we're being powered by ASEA. And what I'd like to do today is just run about a 2-minute video here and just give you an introduction. Because if you want to know more about my corporate sponsor, the link tree / 4 Rivers is there. You can get all the information you want. We'll be covering on Tuesdays and Thursdays the science behind redox molecules and what they're doing in the health industry. And I'm so grateful this company has passed my life. I'm using it, having significant benefits. Our clients at our wellness center are experiencing unbelievable results. Can't make any claims or anything like that, but it's a very significant technology in the area of health. So what I want to do right now is just play this 2-minute video and see if I can get this up without any difficulty.
The foundation of life is the foundation for health. When we feel good, it's the result of an amazing coordinated harmony between our cells and the organ systems they make up.
Cells are the basic building blocks of life. I mean, our body is made up of trillions and trillions of cells.
Our cellular health is really foundational for everything. You know, we talk about the organ systems, but what we're really talking about is not a healthy heart, a healthy lungs, healthy liver. It's healthy liver cells, healthy heart cells, healthy lung cells. So yes, it starts with the cells and it ends with the cells.
Cells are a beautiful community that when they work together, the output and the outcome is remarkable.
Behind the remarkable cellular activity supporting your body is a game of Simon Says. Your cells do what they were designed and meant to do by taking direction from Simon, or, in this case, from messenger molecules that communicate, often through a redox interaction. Like the attentive children who act only when they hear the expression Simon Says, your cells expertly respond to the signals they receive. They act when signals like redox say. Without Simon, the game stalls, and without redox, cells stop. They can even die. Consider that.
That's a little bit. You want to know more about my corporate sponsor? You can go to contact me through my link tree there. So that's our corporate sponsors, making a big difference in people's lives. But today I want to dive into this book. Let me share a little bit about this book, Pushing Up People. Art Williams, one of significant business icons in American business. He did something that said that couldn't be done in 7 short years. He went from 85 people to over 100,000 people in his insurance company, which I was part of in the first decade of the company. And we did some incredible, amazing things in that industry, educating people how to win with money and using common sense and understand those principles that the wealthy use, very simple principles to become financially free. But building a company, not just having a great product, a great message, all those things are important. But Art Williams was a football coach, and he was exposed to what was happening to him and his family on a financial basis, and he became disturbed, and he went into that industry on a part-time basis to re-educate and share with the world what you need to know to win with money. Because if you don't have adequate information, the right information, you're subject to being taken advantage of. And so that was Art's crusade. That was Art's crusade, is out to make a difference. But to build a company going from 85 people to over 100,000 agents throughout the country, doing billions of dollars of face amount of insurance, billions of premium a month in 7 years is absolutely astonishing. How did he do that? How did he do that? It wasn't because he had the best marketing message or he was smarter than anybody else or anything like that. He knew how to bring out the best of people by pushing up people. And beginning of Gratitude Works, I want to just continue bringing in ideas and information that have influenced me and have applied in my life, pass those on. This book, I don't even know if it's in publication anymore. Pushing Up People, Art Williams. This is my original copy, and I've got Art's signature in here, and all the major leaders in the company have signed this book. When I was with the company, I was applying the principles that Art Williams was teaching, his leadership teaching, and it was those direct mentorship and leadership principles that propelled me to the top of the organization in my first year. Became the #1 sales rep and #1 district in the company out of 10,000 individuals. And I owe it all to my very first mentor and how we encourage people by pushing up people. Because I'm just going to read a couple things here. We're going to dive deep into here some of the principles, just give you an idea of what some of the things that we'll be talking about. These principles have been around for a long time, but he's put them down in a book, and I just encourage you to pick up this book and read it and apply it, because it's a phenomenal resource. And I'm so grateful to meet Art Williams, be part of his team, and he stood up for something. He had a crusading mentality, a purpose, and why. Some of the principles we talk about were gratitude, purpose, those things come into place. And he outlines how to push those around you up, not tear people down, whether it be within your family, your friends, your business structure. Apply these principles with gratitude, because gratitude pushes people up. When you share with people how much you are grateful to have them in your life, things change. If you have a business and organization and you show true gratitude, the principles in this book, you cannot not have a different level of success. And I'll just read some of this book. As he talks about, this is a step-by-step guide to people management. Now, he didn't invent a lot of things. He's just being a football coach. He knows how to motivate people. Let me tell you, I love the way he talks, his do-it speech. I'm a football player. I love that level of intensity. And some people get turned off on it, but me, it fired my butt up. But he was always grateful. And he took A.L. Williams, 85 people to over 100,000 people in 7 years, doing billions of dollars, a face amount of insurance, knocked off Prudential, which is the #1 company, in the United States or in the world at the time and overtook them. Today, that company is transitioned into a major Fortune 500 company named Citigroup, and all the affiliates that are associated with it. Primerica is the insurance arm, and all the investment legs fall under that. But Art Williams started a crusade. But I'll just share with you when we jump in here, what Art talks about is getting you to believe in yourself. Many times people hold themselves back because they don't believe in themselves. Victory doesn't always go to the smartest people, the most talented people. It doesn't always go to the most talented team. So what's the difference? He outlines the three most important things people want from their job, their career, their avocation. We'll get into those. He talks about the 4 kinds of fears and how to guard against them. Great book, Understanding How to Get Through Fear. One of them is having a crusading mentality, a vision and purpose. Eliminates fear on the front end. And he talks about the principle of a little bit more. A little bit more. A lot of times people think success is they got to do a whole lot more. Sometimes just a little bit more in one area make all the difference. He also talks about the principles of the 90-day magic. That's another principle I've learned from Art years ago. Also in another book called The 12-Week Year by Brian Moran, and how that works. 90 days. Got big dreams, big goals? Yeah, we can eat that elephant in 90 days at a bite. Don't be overwhelmed, he talks about. And we'll talk about the 3 words that he uses in his leadership principles. So we'll be diving into this book and how he applies gratitude as well as these principles for success. And he talks about why you owe it to yourself, your people, to push people up. You know, we live in a culture where everybody's tearing everybody down left and right. That isn't attractive, doesn't feel good. We can make a difference in the world by pushing people up, being grateful for who they are, their talents, their gifts. We can make a difference in the world with gratitude. That is pushing up people. And I'm glad I was going through my books. I was wondering what I wanted to bring forward in the month of December. And I think this is a great book. As we look around what's going on in our culture, let's start pushing people up. Let's start making people feel better in an authentic way. Let your friends, your family, your colleagues know how much you care about them. Because last week, losing a good friend and colleague, mentor, Chuck Harris, really, I used gratitude to get through that week. It was tough, still is tough. His service is on Wednesday. And then we're doing a live event in memorial to Chuck Harris. He was a very significant, or still is a very significant, even though he's no longer here, in the business community or in and around Milwaukee. And I'm glad to be part of that movement of helping businesses get the right mindset, what it takes to win in business. And Chuck was a master. He was a master and beloved individual. He cared. He was the epitome of pushing people up. He applied these principles. And I know that he uses these principles, probably has never read this book. but these principles are powerful. Be grateful for this day, for this moment. And, share this out. Share this out. And I just want to make sure that we get the announcement out for tonight. Excellent Business, Mark Gassert and I, turn on your notifications. We're going to be interviewing Wendy Weiss, the cold call queen. Guarantee you do not want to miss this. If you're looking to increase revenue, more clients, everything happens with that phone call. Everything happens with that phone call. And if you're reluctant to pick up the phone, you need to be here tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern time. So with that all said, I just wanted to come in. I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving weekend. We're moving into the Christmas spirit. This brings a lot of gratitude and joy and peace in my life at this time of the year. Let's carry that forward. Put a smile on your face. Let people know how much you care about them. Because today is the best day of your life. This very moment. There is no guarantees that we'll be here 5 minutes from now, a day from now, a month from now. What are you grateful for? What fuels your day? Is it negative or is it positive? You have a choice. When you understand that you have a choice and use gratitude, it eliminates negativity, brings a different perspective, brings us hope. When you're in a joyful or happy space, negativity can't move in. And how you feel is a choice. Yes, we have tragedies, losses that affect us, but we have a choice how we let that affect us. Are we responding or are we reacting to whatever's going around us? So turn on your notifications. On Wednesday, we'll be diving into this deeper. And then on Friday, we'll be diving again into it. I'm looking to have an opportunity to have a guest on Friday that will be announced if that's firmed up. So with that all, everybody have a great day. Make it the best day. Make a decision. Gratitude opens the gates to peace, joy, and love. And that's the target, is love. How do we make the world better? Starts with gratitude. And share it. Things will change. Have a great day, everybody. We are signing out.